This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
No, I have taught you everything I know.
You're wide open.
What the heck?
How unbeatable. Into the wind. You've made some progress. Time to go. Guess I should take you more seriously. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Time to go.
Quit it!
You've got some skills.
Pull him up for this, you know? Arg.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yes.
One with nature.
This isn't good. Time to go.
Into the wind. Fine. Clouds high. The birds call.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Faster.
The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature.
Let me weave you a verse. No, a miner's rain outlines your. I let my guard down.
The wind knows me.
Orders given. Orders received.
That hurts. Into the wind.
Some you win, and some you lose.
Yeah, cool. Feet buffs opponents. Oh, what's up, Ren? Welcome. Kamusta ka? Kuya. Surprise. Doing well, how are you? How do you say this? Nah, I don't know. I'll just respond normally. Yeah, I'm good too. Dumating. Oh, my mouse pad. Oh, nayon? Ah, how do you say? Darn. Yeah, that's cool. How do you like it? And what what brand is? Does it have a brand? What or is it just looks great? What kind of brand is it if it has one? Or is it non-name generic? I swear they'll slap any hardware or accessory to anything now. Like pretty much you can make anything gaming nowadays. It's wild. What's this? Hmm. Okay. Turn this off for a sec. Oh, this one. Where do you get it from? What retail or website? I highly doubt. Hmm. This is some, uh, doesn't look like something you get off, like regularly Amazon, eBay. Oh, I was gonna say eBay. It's my second. Hmm. Wait, don't tell me it's one of those mouse pads that can cover up, well, not cover up everything, but it's a good big size, right? You could put in your, yeah, you could put like your laptop in it. I think there's room for extra stuff you could put on the mouse pad. It's one of those big mouse pads, isn't it? Yeah, it's those long mouse pads. Yeah. I have a mouse pad too, but it's wide, but it's not tall. Yours looks tall and wide. Mine is just, mine is, yeah, mine is just wide, but it's not tall. And from a, and from the theme, I think you already know my setup theme looking at the mouse pad. Oh yeah, you play that, it's from that game that, you like a lot, right? Or is it something else? Fate. Oh, I was gonna say this looks like a Fate thing. That's what I was gonna say. Fate Grand Order. Who is this individual? She, her. I think, yeah. Who is this individual? Sino ito? Jeanne d'Arc. Ooh, alter. I like that name. Jeanne d'Arc. Wait, did I say that right? Or is it dark? Nah, I think it's d'Arc. Because you put the apostrophe thingy at the... So it's d'Arc. Is it Jean or John? Jean. Jean. Oh man. If I cut that or if I butcher that, my bad. John. Okay. John. So it's pronounced Frenchly. Jeanne d'Arc. Alter. Historical wise, she's called Joan of Arc. That sounds familiar. But I don't know anything about it. uh, okay, alright. Cool. She's a saint. A saint? Oh yeah, a saint. A saint is like... whenever I think of saint, I think of like someone who's just pure innocence. Who could do no wrong. I think that's what a saint is. It's like you're just I don't know. If you're a saint, that probably means you're amazing. But yeah, that's cool. Hopefully you're enjoying it so far. Since you just got it today. Yeah, I'm grateful. Shoot. Hold on, let me get my phone real quick. Let me see. I'm just doing something real quick. I'll be done with my setup by next Friday. Ooh, okay. Magkano mo ang mousepad mo? Mahal ito o hindi? Ooh. Oh. Ah. Okay. Hindi yan mahal. Ah. Let me see. Sorry, I'm cheating. Mura. Mura ito. Not bad. $20. What do you think? Is it you think you got it good there? For a huge mouse pad. When you think about it, it's not too bad. It's I feel like that's the right range, right? You know? I'm sure they had to make tons of these, right? Well, I don't know if they make a bunch of these. Maybe they do. Maybe it's just, you know, limited supply, or maybe it's one of those it's limited time only or seasonal or something like that, you know? But, you know, but then again, you know, maybe you could commonly get it. I don't know. But yeah. All right, thank you for showing me this. And hopefully your setup goes well as well. Let me know if any more things come in the mail or something like that. So yeah, so you got your monitor, you got your. Oh, wait, you said you still need a mouse, right? Or do you have one? Yeah, you got your monitor, you got your stand, you got your table, you got your mouse pad. How's Genshin for you? Ah, you were it's okay. You were lurking yesterday. Uh, guess what? It's all good,
One.
but look at this. Let me know what you think about it. Homa gang. Yes. Turns out I did just have enough. However, I mean, it's worth it. This is how much Primo Gems I have left. Yeah, you could see my Homa on my Shao. Oh yeah, let me check on that. I have a... I think he's holding it still. Alright. I have 12, almost 13,000 Primo Gems left. So, I think it took me about... Let me check the... Maybe the history updated now. Just give me one moment. I don't know how this works. I'm pressing to the right. Wow, this thing is... Ooh. Yeah, it's just slow when I... For some reason... Ah. Uh... You know... I actually don't know. Usually this thing is faster when you scroll through it. I'm just gonna say that... Actually, long story short, I ended up getting... Oh shoot, I better not press anything by mistake. I have two of these. The Tome of the Eternal Flow. Ooh, so yeah, this took me more than 90 wishes. So, wait, do I have two of those? Let me check. Is it a... I think it's a... I don't know what weapon type it is. Oh, I'm just gonna check everything. I have two of these. So that's 90, 180. Oh god, it may have taken me over 200 wishes. uh, but there's a Genshin terminology for it. Uh, but I've never pulled on the weapons banner before. It's my first time, so this was my first 5-star. And for some reason, it gave me a. I may have gotten another 5-star weapon. Let me see. I'm gonna check every weapon type to see if I have a gold out of it. Besides Staff of Hama. Wait, let's start with sword. No. Bow? No. Except that. Bow, pole armor. No. I was fortunate enough to get 2 of those. Wait, there's a Genshin terminology for it. So, since I never pulled in the weapons banner, right? My... it's supposed to be guaranteed, I think? Considering, you know, I have no weapons wishes history.
State your business here.
So I think it makes sense to get it right off the bat first, right? And then the second time, it's supposed to be a 50-50, right? Usually on my second attempt, usually there's a chance it could be the featured weapon again, or another random 5-star weapon, right? And who knew I would have gotten it again? Usually it's supposed to be a 50-50. Uh, but then third time's a charm, right? And then I got the Staff of Homa. Does this mean I never lost the 50-50? Think about it. I've never pulled in a weapons ban before. First time. My first time, obviously, is guaranteed because I never pulled in a weapons banner before. Second time, it's the featured weapon again. Did I really just get good? Usually if you get the featured weapon at first, your second is supposed to be 50-50. So, did I just win a 50-50? Pause, champ. I think I did, because I don't have a
Hey, do you know what?
look look at my weapon. Look at my 5 stars.
I...
I did not get a random 5-star weapon. Because the weapons banner is supposed to be just weapons, right? No 5-star character, right? Because you're not supposed to get a random 5-star character. It's supposed to be a random 5-star weapon if it's 50-50 on this weapons banner. Correct? And then third time's the charm. And since I had enough,
already forgot.
what do you call, fate points? Right? So third time's a charm. Because you know how the second one is supposed to be 50-50? The next one, like, it's a pattern, don't you see? You get the guaranteed, and then the 50-50. Enough fate points. Wait, how did I get fate points? A 5-star weapon that is not the one you chose. Oh man. Well, That's strange. I did not get another 5-star weapon, did it? I don't know. I don't know. But I guess on my third one, it's supposed to be guaranteed because apparently I have enough of these fate points. Homo's a cool weapon, you think so? So anyways, never mind this. This is throwing me off, but isn't it exciting? It's crazy. Do I think players rarely win 50-50s. Like I don't know if this system is balanced or not. Like usually in most cases, you probably don't, but then, the odds could be in your favor. So I don't know which more it comes out of. So yeah, it's amazing. But unfortunately, this this material is I have to wait till tomorrow. So I might stream tomorrow. Just to get this going. Because I think I've been wanting Staff of Homa ever since I got Hu Tao for the first time. So you could say I've been wanting this. I waited so long for this. Because when I got Hu Tao for the first time, I was told that, ooh, you know what? If you get the Staff of Homa, it's a good pairing for Hu Tao. Hu Tao plus Staff of Homa equals greatness. So, and then at that moment in time, I was saying to myself, hopefully I get it someday. Or if it ever does come again, Oh wait, you could refine this, so I could actually go for... I could actually go for another Staff of Homa. But then, I'm in a pinch, so I'm not that type of person. I had to grind for this. Yeah. It doesn't come easy for me. You probably already know. I'm not one of those I'm not one of those people. But, there are ways. The way how I get things is just grind. I don't There is no shortcut. Well, there is a shortcut, but I'm not one of those people who would take shortcuts and just advance your way that easily. I like hard work. Well, that's how I play this game. That's how it works for me is, well, if you want something like this, go get it. Go find it. Yeah. Um, and I don't have a lot of 5-star characters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1. Chi-Chi, Ruta, Kazuha. I'll take a drink for a sec. Ah. So I know this. I know this banner just released not too long ago. Maybe it's just me, but I think I heard that Venti might be the next phase or whatever. I don't know how these things go, but I'm just gonna say there's words that Venti's next. I could be lying. Maybe that's just rumor, or that's just me rambling.
These bombs, so heavy.
Because what do you call this? Abyss. I mean, you know how you need a first phase and a second phase of Abyss? I think I have enough for only one, but the others, I'd probably... Since I don't have a lot of 5 stars. I mean, 4 stars are good too, but... I don't know. I just hope to see... There's a 4-star character that I think I might want, which is this one. Kuki... I think that's how you say it. Kuki Shinobu. Even though I don't know anything about this character. She just looks cool. You know? It's a 4-star. Yes, it's not a 5-star. It's a 4-star. But, she just looks cool. And hopefully I get to see her in one of the 4-star, well, 5-star mainly, banners. I used to play that game heavily. I have a handful of gold characters. Oh man. Once I get the dream 5-star characters, I'll probably get the rest as well. But I hear Raiden is really good. I think. Word says that Raiden's pretty good. Let's see who else. Who else would I want? I just need enough to where, you know, once I get the priority 5 stars, at that point forward, whatever I don't have, I'll just get. But there's still some of the list that that I would want, which is Klee. You like Shao, right? Yeah, you have Shao as your... I think it's on your profile. So yes, Shao, Klee, Eula, and Raiden. So that's 4. Maybe Aika and Yelan. Make it 6. But those are kind of like... It's close to priority, but not there yet. But once I get the 4, once I get Eula, Klee, Raiden, and Shao, then maybe next could be Ayaka and Yelan. And then maybe Kokumi. And then whatever I don't have is what I'll pull for. And, you know, it doesn't matter who... I just need to get the 4 priorities plus the extra 3. So that's my game plan. I mean, usually you're not supposed to not like. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like all the characters.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to hate or you're not supposed to hate characters or not like them. I do. It's just that it's pretty hard to explain. It's just something that it catches your eye on, you know? Eventually, if it's possible, I'd probably get the rest. That's what I'm saying. Getting everything, but that might never happen, but you know, you never know. Let's see. I think I done everything today for this. Oh yeah, I need to do the request. Oh yeah, I should start on the Let's Play playthrough again. That was very fun. And I think I have. Hopefully I have all night. Hopefully nothing gets. Hopefully my plan doesn't get thwarted. Very good stuff. Yes. More beating up
Faster?
soon.
Okay, faster.
Have you looked at your YouTube stuff? Oh no. It's a. It's a. It's a. Yeah, it's scuffed. Three bowls of. They give me the hard ones. Yeah, I know. I don't post a lot of YouTube stuff. Nothing wrong with YouTube. Everyone watches YouTube, right? So I'm just a casual YouTube kind of person. Because I'm pretty sure most of us watch on YouTube, right? There's no such thing as someone who never watched YouTube at least once in their life. Unless there's only one exception. If you're Amish. Other than that, what is Amish? Amish is like it's kind of like, long story short, if you're like from the Amish, that means like technology. Well, I don't know which country. I don't know what country or state's from, but technology, you know, they don't really care about technology. It doesn't really exist, really, not that much. They like to live primitively. I think that's what it means. It's basically like old school style living. You can say somewhat primitively, where, you know, phones, like cars. What are cars? Our drive is called stagecoach or a carriage by horse. But that's all I know about them. Those kind is, you know, how do they contact each other? Either mail or just go there yourself. Well, you gotta start somewhere, and it's okay, man. You're just enjoying. Yeah, that's true. They live in a closed area. Closed and well, actually, very private area. What do you mean by closed area? I thought they probably live the opposite. Like, I think they tend to live more in fields, so I don't know if that's considered closed because I think they just live where there's a lot of greens, right? So I don't know if that's considered closed. I feel like that's the opposite. I feel like that's more open since fields are so long, right? Wide. And I'm doing this without looking it up. I should have at least an idea of what they're like. They tend to live in fields. Or maybe they do have a suburbs, but I don't know. It's not like they have it's not very industrial, like a ton of buildings and stuff. I don't think so. I highly doubt they have downtowns because, like I said, most of the space is open greens. Fields, farms, ranch. That's whenever I think of those kind is stuff like that. But I could be wrong. I don't know. There was this YouTube video showing how they lived and stuff. Yeah. Hmm. Let's start with this. Would I survive a day? No. Probably not. Well, maybe a day I could get by, but imagine a whole week. Ugh. What do they do for fun? Being connected with each other. You know, especially if you're family. You know, I wish that's what society is like. I mean, sure, we could somewhat have the technology and stuff, but that's what's missing nowadays is the connection. You know what I realize? I don't know if it's just me. That, nowadays, I feel like, we just don't have that connection anymore. But to them, they always do if you're living that lifestyle. That's what they do for fun, is actually, eye to eye, word for word on their mouths. You could see their mouths moving. Actually engaging rather than all this stuff. You mean something about between tech and humanity. Yeah, I miss the connection and community. Or maybe it's just within my household. But maybe it's common like that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's common, like, with all this media stuff, I feel like, we just don't have that connection, that touch. It's like, it's kind of like being by yourself. Like, it's like survival of the fittest, sort of. Like, think about it. When's the last time you had breakfast with your loved ones at your side? Probably not anymore. Because now, you know, it's because everyone eats at their own pace now. It's like, when's the last time, you know, you actually got barely well, again, I don't know if it's from my own experience or this could be somewhat of a common thing. Unless we go out in a restaurant. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, cause you know, your folks had to get up early in the morning, I guess. But even though before, I don't know. It's like, yeah. I'm sure when my folks growing up as kids, even though they got older, I'm sure, you know, they'd still eat breakfast with their family, but I don't know if that's the case nowadays,
Faster? Okay,
modernly. So yeah, it's the change is real. I don't know if it's ever gonna make a comeback ever. Because we're just all on that grind now. But even then, you know, you'd still be on that grind back then. But that was when, you know, you'd actually get together. Well, maybe it's, I don't know. I guess it only happens when you're young. Where's this place? Yeah, what else? Uh, what else to ramble about? I'd be watching some setup videos. Sometimes it's pretty satisfying to watch. Oh! Oh, darn it. Watching others set up their stuff. Okay. You're probably wanting an idea or something out of it. Just to see what theirs is like. I see. Yeah. It's good to see someone else's setup, get an idea out of it, and then you could just make yeah, just as like a guide to help you.
2, 2, 3, 4. The academia. Did you hear what happened? What happened this time?
Oh, there's a... Okay, I'll check that out. My other computer is just being slow right now. But not the one that I'm playing on right now. It's running fine.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Huh.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
Oh, I forgot to pull up the YouTube. Whoops.
Did you hear what happened?
the academia.
It's the academia.
Ugh, what happened this time?
Oh, there was a message sent at YouTube. Whoops. Smiley face. My I forgot to pull up the chat for YouTube. But I got it. I just had my YouTube
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
at my homepage, my channel.
What happened this time?
There we go.
Let's go somewhere.
I'm gonna test it to see. Do another like that.
1, 2, breathe.
Did you
3,
hear what happened?
4, and the academia. Ugh, what happened this
I
time?
have to reset my stream manager. Ugh.
One, 2, 3, 4,
Did you hear what happened?
2,
The academia.
2, 3,
Ah, there we go.
4. Academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Huh. Okay.
The
Did you hear what
academia?
happened? It's the
What
academia.
happened this time?
Setup Wars. Laptop edition. Oh.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
Did you hear what happened? It's the
the
academia.
academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
But yeah, I'll check that out when I get
Okay,
these
faster.
requests done. Sausage to go.
It's been getting quite.
Indeed. Quite. Indeed. Most indubitably. Three silk flowers. Oh, that's not bad. Easy. That's good. Oh, I actually have plenty of these. Yeah, I get inspiration from that for my setup. Hmm. Yes. Inspiration.
Add Astra.
Oh, okay. Boss. Okay, boss is next. And then... Alright. Which do I have least of? Pyro Witch is fine, alright.
Let's go.
Pyro Witch is fine.
Somewhere cooler.
This is actually a good boss because since I have Xingqiu, it'll create a vaporize. Not ideal for Hu Tao because it's its own vision, so that kind of cancels that out.
One with wind and cloud.
No, my sword.
You see my Xingqiu right now? Oh my goodness.
One with nature.
My Xingqiu's RT.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Life goes on.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds
And Kazuha's burst is just out of this world. And also his charge attack.
Ring cutter. Time to act.
You see that Hydro? Applying right there? Oh my goodness. Xingqiu's Hydro application. Can you believe that? And, you know, you could switch characters while doing it. The Hydro applies off field as well. Oh no. This is something if... probably for a Noel. Or Shangli. uh... But it's an alright piece. This is more towards defense though. Maybe for a shielder. Or Noel maybe. But since I don't have anyone, well, I have Noel, but since I have Chi-Chi, there are Noel enthusiasts out there. But rest assured, Noel is pretty good because main thing is her breastplate, which shields and heals. So you don't see that in a lot of characters. That's what's unique about Noel's power right there, breastplate and everything else. A shielder who could also heal. Amazing. I mean, not that I don't like her. I do, but mainly because I have a healer. So I don't think it would make sense to have a shielder if I already have a healer, you know? I would have to take Chi-Chi out of the lineup and substitute for Noel instead. Because Noel could do double duty, right? But Chi-Chi cannot. Chi-Chi can only heal. Cannot shield for you. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, her powers are very unique. Shield and heal.
Hey, do you know what?
But when I was playing her at the time, man, she's amazing. At that point in time. I just use one dude and he destroys everything.
Do I?
Which dude?
Alright.
Ooh! Is that your highest attack? Yeah, that's your highest attack character. Explain? Wait, where's the Staff of Home on this baby? We got the Primordial Jade Winged Spear. Lol. Crit rate? Oh man, cool. I think I forgot to put it back. Increase attack by 3.2 seconds. Crit rate? Dang, I'd kill for this right now. I hear it's best for someone, but Man, I don't have a crit rate weapon. This weapon could actually be insane. Rip for me. Put it back. Run it back. It's okay, you can always run it back. The mother of all loads. Let me have your artifacts real quick. Please. That's fine. He could be the best at that. Regardless. Yeah, I just might want your artifacts real quick. What? 207, 124. What do I have? Oh. Pretty lit.
These bombs, so heavy.
Oh. Not... It's a work in progress. Okay. Ooh, wait, what? Is that right? My Klee's not lit. It's not? But, man, you just have her though. I'm kind of... Hopefully she comes out next time around. I kind of want your Klee real quick. Wait, is this Jean? Oh, it's Jean. I have Jean too. 151? Okay. Prioritizing ER. Your game plan? Chad. Okay. Wow. The attack? Wow. And the rate and the damage. Oh my goodness. And the hydro damage bonus is insane as well. What is that? Oh. That's why. You got the Skyward Harp. And then... Oops. Ah. Your pieces are in good shape for this one too. C1. Dedication. For the talents, alright. Uh... 200, wow. And your attack is very high. And your pyro damage bonus on the high side as well. Polar Star. How did you get these weapons, by the way? All of it. They seem to be mostly crit rate. How? I accidentally got them? Wait, did you get him on the weapons banner when it came out for their weapon or whatever? Oh, I don't know if you can get this in the character banner as well. Oh, weapons banner? Okay. Yeah, you just know how to that's actually whoa. Okay. We want to get a little defensive. My stats are pretty neat. Yeah, you have good construction. You're just that good. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're good. If I could be as good as you, let's just hope. Like, how did you acquire these artifacts anyway? Did you have to strongbox some of these? Just luck with the rolls. Luck? No. What's this? Uh, I don't know if you got. I know Crimson, you could just strong. I know you could also domain these as well, so you must have had to grind domain like crazy, huh? And the strongbox to get this, huh? It took you a lot of resin, huh? Or did you just get them first shot? To me, you must have had to use a lot of your resin for this stuff. There's no way you get this first try or first shot. 9,000 resin later, you get all this. When you upgrade them, it goes randomly of the 4 stats. Well, it's more about the actual stats itself. Like this one. There's no way, this piece in particular, there's no way you just pulled that out in a couple of tries. You must have had to grind domain like crazy, use a lot of resin, 2,000 resin maybe, just to get this. And then not only that, you had to roll and just hope you get the right rolls. Meanwhile, for me,
Forgot.
wait, I've got to hmm. Where's the greetings? Hello. Will I get a response? Let's see. Still trying to think what to use my. Oh wait, I already used my most of my resin already. Hmm. Ooh, free stuff. All right. Hopefully this event isn't too hard. So now that I got my dream weapon, I'm back to bankruptcy. It's okay though. I just have to run it back again. I should show you my characters to see how they hold up. Although you might question what they have, what I have on them and stuff. But it's okay. I'm happy to answer your questions. Good thing this is a side event. I don't take the game seriously, so I don't have that knowledge. No, it's okay. Oh no! I actually have to do things. Wait, Primo Gem's on the line.
Let's go.
I'll only show you 3 of them since they're mostly developed. We'll start with the main course. So, where to start? So yeah, you could see her max HP attack.
Toodaloo.
Okay, the attack, it's not as good as yours. It's right, it's within the 900s range, so...
Silly churl, Billy churl,
And you're probably
silly
questioning the
Billy,
defense.
Billy
I mean,
churl.
hey, at least when I take hits, it won't be that bad, hopefully. But, you know, I'm working around that. Since, you know, why does Hu Tao need defense? You still play, so you're better than me.
Toodaloo.
So yeah, you're probably questioning, you know, what's with the defensive idea. I mean, it just happens.
Silly churl.
But I'm trying to work my way around that. Maybe since Hu Tao, I mean, I know Hu Tao is an offensive juggernaut, not a defensive juggernaut. So I'm trying to work my way around that. Maybe keep the defense as minimal as possible, but that's gonna be tough. It requires... I just need great precision is all. Elemental Mastery, good to have on her. Somewhat. Now here's my weapon for her right now at the moment. Dragon's Bane, Elemental Mastery. That's where a big chunk of the EM comes from, is this weapon, Dragon's Bane. The increase is damage against opponents affected by Pyro by 20%. It's a good alternative, right? I do have Staff of Homa now, but it's a work in progress. That's the thing. Why do I have Dragon's Bane? Well, I've had it for a while. I had to use Dragon's Bane is because I never had Staff of Homa at that time before, but since I do, I might switch to the Staff of Homa soon. But for the time being, I'm using Dragon's Bane. Dragon's Bane on Hu Tao. At least, yeah, it's pretty good on her. Right? I think so. It's a good alternative. However, if I switch to the other, I mean, for me, I'm not really, the Favonius Lance, the description looks good, but energy recharge is the thing though. That's the thing. The main stat, energy recharge. For me, I won't really prioritize energy recharge that much. I mean, you can. There's no rule against not doing it, but that's why I just chose Elemental Mastery over Energy Recharge. And then, yeah, it's and it's fully upgraded too, so max. It's upgraded to the max. And then here's the big stuff, the good stuff. Her artifacts. So let's start with the flower. 21 and 10. Offense 33. Defense 16. So very minimal on attack defense. I think most of the rolling is crit damage, I believe, and the crit rate. But don't you worry, I'll work around it, cause I'm trying to find that piece, you know what I mean? But so far, I'm coming up short, or empty-handed. Like this could be a Toma thing. Not really needed for Hu Tao. And then, this one has energy recharge. Anything with energy recharge is automatically don't use. Because I'm not trying to, because there might be that chance it's gonna roll to energy recharge, which I don't really want my rolls to be used with that. So yeah, someday. But yeah, I'll get a good roll one of these days. Since I don't really use that much characters. I'm going all in for Hu Tao. The amount of resin, honor, and then here's my feather. Close. It's like out of 4, it's half. If I could get a third in, yeah, I have half of what I need on this one. However, as far as the other ones go, yeah. And then next is this is a 3-ish. I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 4. But, could be not too bad. I'm trying to look for another HP piece that could probably top this. Still looking for it. That's why. That's why, you know, I must keep going. Keep. I just gotta. I just gotta keep grinding this domain in particular. And then eventually, I'll get a Hu Tao as good as yours. Trust. And then... So, there's a Genshin terminology for this. It's called... Yes, this is an off-piece. I think that's the Genshin terminology for it. Huh? So anyways, yeah, Genshin, there's a Genshin term for this. It's called off-piece, which means a piece that doesn't belong against all the others. But it's the only one. Why? Because yeah, this is the only NES, and it didn't roll into energy recharge at all, I think, which is good. Most of it came from crit damage. It's my only pyro goblet that's decent enough against all the others. Because this has 46%, this has 34%. And then, you know, even if you upgrade it, it's still not going to be sufficient against this one. Because rolling a pyro, rolling an elemental, or rolling a vision goblet, it's very difficult. Because, you know, rolling a piece with the vision like pyro or hydro or Nemo, it's a rare occurrence, but yeah, that's what I have. And then this, ooh, I guess this is where most of the defense comes from, but it's the only thing that I do have, and it has to be Crimson, otherwise I lose out on the Crimson set. And if I remove crit rate artifact, then the crit rate will be less, so that's why I have to go with crit rate instead. And then I look for other crit rates. Yeah, this one's basically the same, except it has attack instead of crit damage. And this one too, this is funny. Basically almost the same thing, so yeah. So yeah, I think I'll just show you Hu Tao. I'll show you the others one of these days. Yeah, I'll show you the other characters one of these days. Or another time. Mainly because I'm still trying to find the right pieces for them. And also, some of the artifacts that I put on them is pretty mixed up. I think that's it for Genshin. Let me check. I hopefully did my my dailies are done. Okay, yes. Who knows? Maybe I might come back to it later. $10-minute video? Okay, we'll watch the whole thing.
And that senses you.
There's a whole series about this? What? Dang. Let's make it 1440p. Oh. I'm not sure how that works. If you're watching the stream in 720p HD, but I could actually watch it in 1440 or 4K. I'll do 1080. Not sure how that works if you're a viewer. If you're watching in 720.
Man, it feels good to be back in the office, ladies and gentlemen. I've been gone for about 2 weeks on a little family vacation. I feel rejuvenated,
Sponsor,
renewed,
dang.
recharged, and ready to kick some ass and bring you guys offering an exclusive 30-day $150 discount for signups using my link below.
Can you hear
So
it?
check them out at getvulture.com/techsource or just click my link below.
I'll leave it at mid-volume.
Kicking off the episode, we have a very clean laptop setup by Carlos. He's a real estate agent from Portugal who recently moved into his new apartment, so he had to rebuild his setup. That way he can use it for video editing, browsing the web, and those occasional game nights. He took the minimalistic approach with a single monitor that he hooked up to his IKEA mom desk. However, he does have the laptop open on a stand, which means he probably uses it as a secondary monitor from time to time. It's nice to see that he's using a dedicated mouse and keyboard with the setup.
Asus, yo, it's my guy right here.
Despite being powered
Asus
by a laptop,
mouse and
Carlos did not
keyboard.
settle for audio gear. Picked up some nice studio speakers for the primary source and a pair of JBL Tune headphones for gaming. He does use a light bar on top of the monitor, which explains why the webcam is on the desk. But personally, I would just pick up a cheap webcam arm and clamp it behind your monitor to get that desired angle. Carlos did a phenomenal job with the cable management. You can tell he put in a lot of work into it. Now when Carlos gets
Cable
tired of
management
working or
is
gaming
real.
on the desktop, he swaps over to his racing sim setup on the other side for a little bit of dirt rally.
He has room
and
for this?
F1.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, I'm very impressed with the overall aesthetics of this laptop setup. I love the minimalistic approach,
I have
the
to
matte
share
black
a
color
room.
scheme, and the genius computer fan that he added underneath the laptop for additional cooling. It might not have any personality, but it's a very nice setup nonetheless. Thank you, Carlos, for starting out the show. Here's another very clean setup by Florian from Austria. We got the same minimalistic approach with a single monitor. However, he mounted his against the wall to achieve a cleaner look. One downside to doing this instead of using a monitor mount is that you can't hide the cables behind the monitor arm. So you'll have to either run them through the wall or use a channel raceway to cover them up. But personally, I think this looks the cleanest, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree. The desk itself is also very minimal. We got wireless peripherals to avoid cable clutter, and then we got his
Logitech
laptop on a
stuff.
stand that's packing the Ryzen 5 5600H and an RTX 3060. I would say there's a good amount of effort that was put into decorating the setup with a few wall shelves and plants to add some life. I personally love those rectangular shelves that he added on the wall as well. Not only does it look cool, but it helps keep the desk clean by keeping the stuff off of it. We can see the same shelf on the right side holding up his PS4 Slim, which is connected to a TV, which he uses to watch YouTube or play GTA 5 from his
Ooh,
bed.
Samsung
Very
TV.
nice. Thank you, Florian, for sharing this awesome laptop setup with us. Coming in number 3 is Jacob, who's a student from Germany, and his budget laptop setup. Now, similar to the previous setups, this one also uses a single monitor. However, he has both the laptop and the monitor hooked up to a mount, which adds more functionality.
A monitor,
This is great in
okay.
situations where you need to get closer to the laptop for certain tasks or reading smaller text that is often difficult from a distance. We got dedicated peripherals with a Razer Huntsman Mini and a Rocat Cane mouse with clean cable routing, using a few cable clips to keep a straight path across the desk. I love to see it. The setup doesn't use any speakers, but he does own a pair of SteelSeries Arctis 3s with a built-in mic.
SteelSeries
Now, the laptop
Arctis.
powering the setup is equipped with a GTX 1650 Ti, which might not be powerful enough to take advantage of the 144Hz monitor, but it's still nice to have one in case you do end up upgrading later down the line. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Afterwards,
Finally, we
this
get to see
one.
a setup
All
filled
right.
with some personality. This is Jimmy's setup. He's a wedding filmmaker and part-time YouTuber from India who wanted to build an all-white gaming setup but couldn't
Part-time
because of the
YouTuber.
pandemic, as most of the items he wanted to buy were out of stock, hence why he has an empty PC case on the desk. So he decided to buy a laptop instead so that he can at least get some work done and game in the meantime until stock arrives. Even though he lives in India, I can't help but get Japan vibes from the setup. From the cherry blossoms surrounding the katana on the wall to the anime wallpaper and the desk lamp. I love it. I think Jimmy did a fantastic job on personalizing the setup. This goes to show that there are endless possibilities in making your setup stand out. You can create a portal to another world or another country if you like. It all comes down to your imagination, and that's what I find so beautiful in setups. Hang in there, Jimmy. You'll get the chance to build your dream PC and upgrade your setup, and when you do, feel free to come back on the show. Speaking of personalizing, here's a well-executed laptop setup by Neil, who's an accountant from London. It took him about 6 months to get the setup to this point by slowly adding to it every month. So Neil has no use for the laptop other than to power the setup. So he has it tucked away to the side and relies on the single 32-inch curved 144Hz monitor for all the tasks and gaming. You really only have two choices using a laptop. You either use it as a secondary
Their
monitor, or
monitors.
you tuck it away so it doesn't ruin the aesthetic or design of the setup that you're going for, which is what Neil did here. Looks like he kept a clean surface with a Logitech G915 Lightspeed keyboard and a Razer Basilisk.
Whoa,
with
that's a
zero
cool
clutter,
keyboard.
And for audio, he's rocking dedicated Razer Namo speakers and a G533 headset with a dedicated mic that he swaps to for gaming. Really great work personalizing the setup with those 3D art panels and Gobi glide bars. Even though I've seen them a million times,
Yeah,
they
pretty
still
good
look
monitors
really good in a
that
setup,
they have.
especially when executed the right way. He covered the entire space between the wall shelf up top and the bottom, which is how you're supposed to do it. I mean, some of the panels are loose on the ground and the cables could use a little work, but overall, a very nice setup with really good lighting. Now here's a very clean floating laptop setup by Raul from New Jersey. He took the minimalistic approach, but decided to mount his ultra-wide and desk against the wall, which came out looking awesome. The table is actually the countertop from a used IKEA Mickey desk, and he mounted that against the wall using a few brackets. And underneath the desk is actually where he keeps the laptop that is powering the setup. But he does keep a few extra ones on a stand where he can easily swap between if he ever needs an extra display. He just has to move his custom keyboard and mouse for that. Other than that, the setup uses a single soundbar for all of his audio needs.
That's
And a
cool.
little bit of lighting from some RGB
I didn't know you could
strips
use your
and the
laptop
nano panels
closed
up top. Since there isn't any
while
storage
using
cabinets
it,
or drawers in the
or he
setup,
used a
he
monitor.
decided to add a pegboard and a corner shelf to hold up some of his gear. And notice how everything is floating. There's consistency with the theme of the setup, and it carries over to the rest of the room. I mean, mostly everything is literally attached to the wall, which is cool. I think Raul did a fantastic job decorating his entire room. Cable management is also on point. I love that he drilled a hole in the wall to pass through the cables.
Yeah, laptop
but the
close
smartest
makes a
thing
lot
he
of
did
space.
was installing a drawer with a vent to prevent the laptop from overheating. On the surface, it might look like a simple and minimalistic setup, but I can promise you guys a lot of planning went into this. Sometimes the simplest setups take the longest.
Yeah, I didn't know
to
if you,
successfully
because
execute.
usually I
A complete
think that if
transformation
you
from
close
your
your
previous
laptop,
setup, no doubt. Thank you, Raul, for sharing this with
that
us.
it goes to sleep, but I didn't know you could.
Coming in at number 7 is Shreyash, and yes, if you haven't noticed already, we
Like
are
if
going
you
over
use a
time
monitor-
with today's episode, so I hope you guys are okay with that. Shreyash is a
Yeah, and
business
if-
owner who's also
yeah,
a part-time
I
student
don't know.
and a full-time data analyst from Arkansas who built this setup in the span of 3 months for productivity and light gaming. We have a single monitor hooked up to a sit and stand desk with wireless peripherals and a bit of decoration to add some personality to the setup. Nothing over the top or crazy with flashy RGB lights. He kept it very tame with neutral colors.
That's
The
if you
laptop
use
is
it
tucked
with
away
the
in corner,
monitor.
which means that it's only used to power the
If you
setup,
close your
so it does everything
laptop,
on a single
I guess.
24-inch Dell monitor. Cables could use a little more attention, but nothing that can really break the setup aesthetically. I think it's put together very nicely. Thank you, Shreyash, for entering, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Wrapping up the video is a very unique laptop setup that I don't see that often. In this case, the laptop is on a stand which lifts up the monitor at a more
I know most would
height,
use
and it frees
at
up
least an
space
extra
on the desk for
monitor.
a dedicated keyboard and mouse. It's a very uncommon layout, but I personally think it's underrated and really maximizes your desk space.
I just use
while
another
offering a better
computer.
user experience. There's really not much else to the setup other than a few plants and a desk lamp, but I thought I'd share this setup in case some of you guys really like the layout and could use it for inspiration. Thank you, Steven, for sharing this with us. As a reminder, you guys can always pick up a cheap Windows CD key for less than $15.
Oh, that's
click on
it.
my link below and use the code TS20 for an extra 20% off. Once you get your CD key, just visit the activation settings in Windows and change your product key. It's that simple. And now we'll do it for today's video. As always, make sure you guys comment below. Let me know which of these laptop setups was your absolute favorite. If you guys are enjoying the show so far, do let me know, toss a like before you head out, and make sure to subscribe if you're new here, because I do host Setup Wars every single Monday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime.
For me, I want a 3-screen setup. Yeah. In this particular video, we only saw at most one plus the laptop.
What's up, you guys? I'm TechSource. Welcome to Setup Wars, episode 280, laptop edition. We haven't done a laptop edition of Setup Wars in a while. Here's a more elaborate gaming setup from Kenya, who is from Puerto Rico. He actually has two setups, one for console gaming and watching
Oh, that's separate. Okay.
YouTube videos, and the other for productivity. Looks like the laptop doesn't have the specs to push games, so he uses it to supply a video output to both his TV and monitors so he can watch movies and videos. This is a really clever use of a laptop to power external displays for other uses. He's only able to game on his Switch and Xbox, which is connected to his 27-inch monitor. For peripherals, he went wireless to minimize cable clutter. We got a Keychron K2 wireless and a G305 mouse from Logitech. Both setups do have their own audio source though, a Vizio soundbar for the TV and the Logitech Z200 speakers for the laptop setup, but he does switch over to the Logitech G432s when he games on his consoles. There is a good bit of personalization going on as well, with a small Funko Pop collection up top and what appears to be a Nanoleaf copy on the wall. He didn't mention what these are in the notes, so I'm just going to assume they do the same thing as the Nanoleaf panels, but they cost a lot cheaper. All in all, it's a very budget-friendly, well-executed dual-purpose laptop setup. Thank you, Kenya, for sharing this with us. Here's a pretty epic laptop setup by Lucas. So he's a carpenter from Switzerland that does a lot of gaming and CAD design. So he wanted to build a setup where he can do all of that comfortably. The first thing that stood out to me was the custom-made wall decor with the RGB backlighting. I'm not sure exactly what it is I'm looking at, but it kind of looks cool at night.
The curve
monitors,
though.
White Alex units for support, and it looks like he went with the 94-inch option to make sure there is enough space for all of his gear on the desk.
On the monitors.
If there's one thing I know about CAD, it's that you can use all the screen real estate you can.
The Asus one looks curved.
That's why the 34-inch ultra-wide is the main monitor, supplemented by a secondary 27-inch. For peripherals, he's rocking a Razer Black Widow Elite and a Basilisk Ultimate mouse.
Razer,
audio,
okay.
He's got two Yamaha speakers mounted against the wall up top. Nicely done. I do like the effort he put into creating something cool and unique like the decor on the wall, but I would love to see more of what you can do in the rest of the setup because it feels a bit tame in my opinion. You know, don't be afraid to personalize it a bit more. It looks like you do have the creativity for something amazing. Thank you, Lucas, for entering. So this next setup is actually powered by a PC and he uses the laptop on the side, but I decided to feature it in this episode anyways because this can still potentially be a great layout for a laptop setup. He goes by the name of Om Hacker from Thailand, and he built a really cozy stacked monitor setup with a 29-inch ultrawide on the bottom and a 24-inch up top. So notice the height of the ultra-wide monitor and how the bottom bezel sits just above the laptop's display. If this were a laptop only setup, then it would make the most sense having the laptop in the center as a secondary display and the ultra-wide would be the main. This would be a very functional triple monitor setup incorporating the laptop as a third monitor. And then of course you would probably go with wireless peripherals just like he did for convenience. That way you can just take them with you when you travel with the laptop. There was technically extra space on the desk to keep the speakers, but he decided to get fancy and mount them on the wall for a cleaner look. But all in all, really great execution on this simple yet effective laptop setup. And if you're someone that also has multiple monitors to work with, consider going with this layout. It's amazing. Well done, and thank you for sharing this with us. Wrapping up the episode is Techie and his multi-laptop setup. That's right, my guy is rocking 2 laptops. One for gaming and editing, and the other for office work. To start off, there's a lot going on here in terms of presentation. Lots of different colors thrown at you right off the bat, from the LEDs and accessories up top. It's almost impossible to focus on a certain area. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially since you can easily change the lights. So the setup is built on the white IKEA mom desk, but he added some black wood grain vinyl on the countertop and the drawers to match the black theme of the setup. We have a single 27-inch 1440p monitor that's hooked up to both his laptop via HDMI switcher. So when he needs to swap between systems, he can easily do that with a press of a button. He also has a USB switcher for his peripherals. So when he needs to swap between each laptop, he can also do that easily by pressing a button. You can tell he's got the synergy of the setup on lockdown. Although you can use the same mouse for both laptops, he does prefer using the Razer Viper Ultimate for gaming. He's also able to game with the laptop since it is hooked up to an Alienware graphics amplifier with an RTX 2080 Super. The pegboard up top is a really nice way to add a bit of personalization while offering extra storage space at the same time. And when he's not using the setup, he is kicking back on the couch gaming with the PS5 and watching movies on a 55-inch Samsung TV. What a vibe of a gaming room. Thank you, Techie, for sharing this with us. You want to do the outro? And that will do it for today's video.
Ah, okay. Cool,
See you in the next one.
So yeah, hopefully for your setup, you can kind of get an idea what you're looking for. How about you? Nah, I'm not really into the whole setups and stuff. I just have what I have set up. There's no real layout for my setup really. It's just, yeah, I'll keep it that way for the time being. I don't really have a setup other than stuff that's already there. I just do it because I have the things for it. Yeah. Yeah, I just have, just the plain old, things placed. Wouldn't really call it a setup. It's just me putting things where it goes, and that's about it. Okay, time for a little change. At least you're grateful for what you have. Yep. That is correct. Ready for another beating up of bad guys? I'm grateful too. Yes. It's very good to be grateful for what you do have and what's given to you. Yes, sir. Alright, I have it set to game capture. Hopefully this works. Oh, wait a minute, what the heck? It's stuck on... That's strange, hold up. It's stuck. Oh, it's probably because it's not on full screen. Hold up. Hold on, I'll change it to full screen. It just automatically... Don't know if this will work. Is the game being seen right now? I can't tell. You can see the game? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah? Alright. I'm just double checking through my stuff. (16 by 10) full screen. All right, good to go. Uh-oh. An encounter. Autosave 3, I guess.
たった今、広域指定暴力団東上会3代目会長世良勝氏の葬儀会場から届いた映像です。詳しい情報はまだ入っていませんが、一人の男性が突然暴れ出したとのことで、現場は大混乱になりました。男性の身元はまだ分かっていません。続報が入り次第お伝えします。
出所2日にしちゃ派手にやってんな。
あんた
寂しいこと言うじゃねえか、桐生。
伊達さん。
Bacchus.
風間が？
ああ、無事かどうかも今は。
だが風間の言ってたその100億という意味、奴は何をお前に伝えようとしていた？
わからない。
そうか。
伊達さん、なんで俺を助けるような真似？4か？あんた丸棒に
？10年前の堂島殺し、俺は上の意向を無視して突っ走って、結果一家降ろされて今はつまらねえヤクザの相手してる。お前と同じ、今じゃ組織の鼻つまみだ。女房と娘も愛想つかして出て行っちゃった。お前に関わったおかげで人生が狂ったんだ。桐生、俺は今3代目の世良の殺しを追ってる。手風。
あんたには助けてもらった借りがある。だが今の俺には。
東上会の100億が消え、3代目会長が殺された。そしてさっきの騒ぎの中心はお前。事件は動き出したんだ。桐生一馬の出所を待っていたようにな。持ってろ。今じゃガキでも持ってるんだぜ。俺は100億を探ってみる。お前はそのユミって女か。その2つの山は必ずどこかで繋がってる。お互いに協力した方がいいんじゃねえか。
そうだな。分かった。
お前何か手がかりはあんのか？
いや、とりあえず昔の馴染みに会ってみる。セレナって店だ。
そうか。マスター、話は済んだ。もう店開けて構わないぜ。
はい。
お前が無所に入ってる間にカムロ町も様変わりしただろ
う。ああ、馴染みの定食屋。
おっと、何すんだ。
Oh, sorry, my friend. Better head to Serena.
おっと、おい、気をつけろ。
How do I get out of here? Exit. Go to Serena. Serena, I don't know if it's still there, but I better check it out anyways. Oh, got a phone call. Are you Kazuma Kiryu-san? I am. Who's this? I'm Nishida from the Majima family. I have a message from the boss for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, great. He said, I'm in front of the Millennium Tower right now. I'll catch you if you try to slip by, so don't even try. You've got his accent down. Pretty generous of him to start warning me about where he'll be too. Yes, he also said, if you don't got confidence in your skills, you better not be packing heat. What? Don't walk around with any weapons. Especially not any knives or guns. And that's the message. No comment. That's all I had to say. Goodbye. He doesn't want me to carry weapons if I don't have confidence. That's an odd threat. But if Majima-san is in front of the Millennium Tower, I guess I better be prepared. if I plan on passing by.
そんなに急いでもいいことないって。どうせなら楽しもうぜ。
そこの桐生ちゃん、止まりなさい。お
Great, a competent attitude. Wait, did you just call me Kiryu-chan? No guns. Yes, don't carry guns. Met Officer Majima. Hey, are you actually surprised? Oh, I bumped into him again. Yeah, actually I am. What the hell are you doing? Well, we heard rumors about a guy rampaging through town with a bat and a dagger. The Majima family is on the case. Pretty sure that'd be you. So, Kiryu-chan, I'm gonna have to pat you down to see if you're carrying any dangerous items. You really have that kind of authority? Of course I do. I ain't gonna let you off the hook just cause I know you. Now show me the goods. What do my possessions have to do with this? Shut up and spread on. You got anything you're trying to hide? Oh, perhaps you got a smut video hidden inside that jacket of yours. I don't, geez, fine. If I show you, you'll be satisfied, right? Well, well, looks like you passed inspection this time. Not even a damn smutty video. I told you I was involved, didn't I? How boring. I even had a man give you a call and tell you to carry a dagger or a gun or something on you. Lol. I figured you'd try a stunt like this. Besides, I prefer to fight with my fist. Yes, a real man fights with his fists. You're the one who takes the armed approach. Damn it, you're off the hook this time. But next time, I'm gonna have to give you a proper reason to fight me. If I'd been carrying a weapon, it could have gone a lot worse. Yes. A real man fights with his fists. Excitable man. Hey, I've got an idea. You ever heard of pocket circuit? Pocket circuit? That sounds vaguely familiar, but says easygoing women. Oh, you remember. It's those little cars you could put motors in and race. It was such a big fad in the 80s. Oh yeah, my older brother used to have one. And he loved tinkering with all the little parts. Well, it's making a comeback. There's a pocket circuit stadium just west of Shichifuku Street. Wanna go? Alright, I'm gonna go. Take care and thank you for your stream today. God bless. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'll let you know how this goes. I'll keep going. Sure, I want to make my vehicle really cute. I used to play Pocket Circuit a long time ago, so it's still popular. Maybe I'll drop by the stadium. And you can always, when I'm done with this stream, you could always check back to the video. Cause I think I'm gonna put this on my broadcast. Hopefully I don't forget. So yeah, you could always check back if I put this stream up, hopefully. Or least case, it will be on YouTube as well. Now to go to my objective.
いらっしゃい。
久しぶりだな、レイナ。
桐生ちゃん。そうだったの、風間さんが。でも桐生ちゃん突然来るんだもん。驚いちゃった。
悪いことをしたな。
今に始まったことじゃないけどね。
レイナ、おやっさんは俺に言った。ユミを頼むってな。あいつのこと何か知らないか。
あの時病院から失踪したって聞いてからは何も。でもね、桐生ちゃん、5年前ここに水木って女の人が訪ねてきたの。彼女沢村由美の妹ですって言ったわ。
ユミに妹が？
でも妹がいたことは由美ちゃんも知らなかったはずよ。由美ちゃんだけ生まれてすぐ生き別れになったんですって。
そうだったのか。で今その水木は？
それが詳しくはわからないの。水木ちゃんちょくちょくここに顔出してくれてね。そのうち由美ちゃんがいたこの店で働きたいって。4年くらいいたんだけど、去年急に自分のお店を持つことになったの。お店の名前はアレス。
場所は？
オープンしたら知らせてくれるってことになってたんだけど、まだ連絡ないのよ。こっちから聞こうにも連絡先変わっちゃってるみたいで。
そうか。
彼女由美ちゃんによく似てた。会えばすぐにわかると思う。ここに入れ墨入れてたわ、花模様の。
ユミの妹らしくない。
そうね。
邪魔したな。
またいつでも来てね。私にできることなら何でも協力するから。
ああ。
錦山君のこと聞かないんだ。それとももう誰かから？
ああ。
そう。
自分の目で確かめるさ。人が何て言おうがな。
ねえ桐生ちゃん、ミレニアムタワーって知ってる？5年前建てられた。そのタワーの裏に小さなバーがあるの。マスターは飲食店の元締めみたいな人よ。新しい店ができたらマスターに必ず連絡が行くわ。アレスの場所もきっとね。
そのバーの名前は？
バッカス。
Go to Bacchus. Hideouts. About hideouts. This hideout is not accessible. The game can be saved and items can be stored. That's cool. Let's... Oh, what? This is my only... Stop in the name of law. Stop in the name of the law, Kiryu-chan. Damn, it's Officer Majima. Hehe, you can't escape from me. Time to check Kiryu-chan for any suspicious items. Spread them. Hey, show me the goods already. Fine, here. Again? I already saw you earlier. Damn, what a disappointment, Kiryu-chan. You can pat me down all day long. You won't find a weapon. Besides, you're the one who told me not to come by here with any weapons on me. You damn idiot. If I tell you not to do something, that usually means do it. Why would I know that? Damn. You're off the hook this time, Kiryu-chan. Next time, I'm gonna make sure you fight me with the proper reason. If I had a weapon, that could have turned out a lot worse. Oh no, they're gonna fight me.
何があった？
私が来たらみんなもう。
何しにここに？
お母さん探して、私いろんなとこで聞いて。
お前、名前は？とにかくここを出るぞ。
さっきのお店のこと、誰かに教えた方がいいんじゃない？
あれだけのことがあったんだ。とっくに誰かが通報しているだろう。
そっか。
それにしても公衆電話が減ったような気がするな。昔はそこら中にあったはずだが。
だってみんな携帯持ってるじゃない。充電切れちゃった時くらいしか使わないよ。
ああ、そうなんだ。
おじさん、ひょっとして携帯持ってないの？
バカ言うな。持ってるに決まっているだろう。
だよね。安心した。
飲んで忘れるのが一番だぞ。もう一軒行くぞ。
やめてよ。
何？あんた。
俺は今日大変な一日だな。すこぶる機嫌が悪いんだ。運が悪かったんだよ、お前らは。
そう？運が悪いのはおっさんの方だよ。
Street punks.
なんなんだよ、あのさん。
そろそろ行くぞ。
でもこの子お腹空かせてるみたいなの。こんなに痩せちゃってるし。
お前、母親はどこにいるんだ？
え？
探してるんだろ？
わからない。今日ずっと探してたんだけど。
家は？お前、家がないのか？
孤児院、黙って出てきた。
お前、孤児院にいたのか？じゃあお前。
お前じゃない。
ん？
私ははるか、お前じゃない。おじさんは？
ああ、桐生一馬だ。
ねえ、お願い。この子に何か食べさせてあげて。このままじゃ死んじゃうかも。
かわいそうかもしれないけど、今助けてやってもまたこんな目に遭うかもしれない。仕方ねえことだ。
そんな、でもほっとけないよ、おじさん。
Payphones, access payphones to save the game and to use the item box. Eating and drinking, eat at restaurants to recover health. Dog food. Where is drugstore? Popo. Where's Popo? Dog food. The aromatic smell of this delicious food will make dogs jump over fences for it.
ありがとうございました。
Email? What did I get email? I forgot where they went. Where did they go? Oh, I can't remember where they went. Shoot, I forgot where they went. Oh, okay. Where's that restaurant? Beef bowl place. No. Hmm.
おじさん、何か食べ物。ありがとう、おじさん。
You handed over dog food.
あれ？どうしたの？
食べなくなったな。腹が減ってたんじゃないのか。もしかしたら喉も渇いてるのかもな。それで飯が進まないのかもしれない。
どうしよう。
I guess I'll go buy some water. Yeah.